You may find yourself using some of the same PowerPoint commands and options repeatedly when you work on presentations, when running the spell checker, or when saving a presentation. Instead of memorizing multiple keyboard shortcuts or setting the required options every time you create a presentation, you can customize the PowerPoint interface to access frequently used commands from a convenient location. The Customize Quick Access Toolbar menu provides you with options to show or hide frequently used commands, such as New, Open, and Save on the Quick Access toolbar. You can add additional commands to the Quick Access toolbar by using the More Commands option. The Customize Quick Access Toolbar menu also provides you with an option to position the toolbar either above or below the ribbon. The PowerPoint Options dialog box contains several tabs with commands for configuring the PowerPoint application. Click a tab to learn more. Click a tab to learn more. The Customize Status Bar menu allows you to control the information that is displayed on the status bar. You can display or hide the desired information by checking or unchecking an item on this menu. Read the scenario. The Save tab in the PowerPoint Options dialog box contains options which allow you to customize the way presentations are saved. These options are classified under 4 sections. The Advanced tab in the PowerPoint Options dialog box comprises sections that enable you to specify advanced options for editing, formatting, displaying, printing, and accessing presentations. Click a section to view its description. You have prepared a new dish using a combination of recipes. You may want to make the same dish later for your friend by slightly tweaking the recipe to suit his taste. Similarly, by customizing a design template in PowerPoint, you need not restrict yourself to the existing layouts, but you can create layouts to suit specific slide requirements. A slide master is a slide definition that contains the positioning and formatting of text, placeholders, graphics, backgrounds, and themes that are displayed on each slide. You can modify the slide master elements such as text, graphics, and colors. The changes you make in a slide master will be applied automatically to all the slides in the presentation that are based on this slide master. You can add more than one slide master to a presentation. Read the scenario. A custom slide layout is used to customize the number, type, and position of placeholders on a slide. It can be created by customizing the slide layouts available in PowerPoint to include any number of placeholders in any arrangement. Custom slide layouts are added to the Layouts gallery. A custom theme is a collection of colors, fonts, and effects that you can define in PowerPoint. It is displayed in the Themes gallery and can be used in any presentation. Once a custom theme is created, it cannot be edited. However, custom themes can be deleted. Read the scenario and footers are small placeholders that appear at the bottom of a slide, notes page, or handout, where text, images, and shapes can be added. Headers are similar to footers, except that headers appear in notes pages and handouts but not on slides. Headers and footers commonly include the date, time, and slide or page number, all of which can be auto-generated by PowerPoint. You can also add custom text to a header or footer. Text in a header or footer can be formatted like any other text. The Notes Master is a layout definition of the notes pages that allows you to place and format the text area, slide image, and headers and footers displayed on the notes pages of a presentation. You can resize or change the location of the text area or slide image in the Notes Master. Notes Master options allow you to set up the page orientation, display or hide placeholders, and modify the background. The Handout Master is a template that defines the layout and formatting of the handouts for a presentation. You can specify the number of slides you want to appear on each page of the handout, the orientation of the slides, and the background style, along with the header and footer information. Read the scenario. Diagrams, such as flowcharts and organization charts, have always been an integral part of an effective presentation because of their ability to convey complex information in a clear and an organized style. However, has traditionally been difficult and time-consuming. PowerPoint provides you with enhanced tools that can help you insert and modify diagrams easily for presenting information. A smart art graphic is a visual representation of interrelated information that represents sequential progression or development. Smart art graphics are diagrammatic representations of lists, processes, cycles, hierarchies, relationships, matrices, pyramids, and picture layouts. Each SmartArt graphic, based on its design, automatically resizes the text you enter so that the text fits inside the shapes. You can also change the color, font, and effect of a SmartArt graphic to match the theme of a presentation. The Choose a SmartArt Graphic dialog box allows you to select SmartArt that you want to insert in a presentation. This dialog box is divided into 3 panes. The left pane displays the categories of SmartArt graphics. The center pane displays the list of layouts available for the chosen category. The right pane displays a preview and description of the SmartArt graphic that is selected. PowerPoint provides you with 8 categories of SmartArt graphics. Each category includes SmartArt graphic layouts that visually represent different types of information. Click a SmartArt graphic category to learn more. When you select a SmartArt graphic, the Design and Format contextual tabs of the SmartArt Tools Tool tab are displayed. The groups on the Design contextual tab provide you with options to apply various layouts and SmartArt styles. Click a group to learn. The groups on the Format contextual tab provide you with tools that enable you to format shapes and apply word art styles to text in SmartArt graphics. Click a group to learn more. When delivering a presentation, you may want to hold the attention of your audience from the beginning until the end of the presentation. When delivering a presentation, you may want to hold the attention of your audience from the beginning until the end of the presentation. Static graphics or content in presentations, though informative, can become monotonous and boring, and your audience may lose interest. Special effects can transform a static slide into one that captures your audience and keeps them attentive and engaged. The Media group on the Insert tab provides options that allow you to insert audio and video into your presentation from existing files or from the clip art gallery. You can also add audio by recording it using a microphone or add a video from a website. The Video Tools Tool tab is displayed when a video that is inserted into a presentation is selected. It consists of 2 contextual tabs, Format and Playback, that contain commands to edit and format videos. The contextual tabs provide you with various options to adjust the brightness and color tone of videos, apply video styles and effects, arrange and resize videos, add or remove bookmarks, edit and trim videos, and set play options, such as play full screen and rewind after playing. The Video Options group is located on the Playback Contextual tab of the Video Tools Tool tab. It contains various components that you can use to set play options for a video file that is inserted into a slide. Click a component to learn more. PowerPoint includes options to add styles and effects to videos in presentations. The Video Styles group on the Format Contextual tab provides options to add subtle, moderate, or intense styles, modify the shapes of the videos, add borders and outlines by using colors, and apply video effects such as shadow, reflection, and glow, among others. Read the The animation pane enables you to animate individual objects on a slide. It displays information about animations applied to elements on a slide, such as the type of the effect that is applied, the order of effects, the name of the object affected, and the duration of the effect. This pane also provides you with options to remove and reorder animation effects. Click an option to learn more. An entrance animation effect allows you to control the appearance of an animated slide object when it is first displayed during a slideshow. A green star appears in the animation pane to the left of the object, to which the entrance animation effect is applied. An emphasis animation effect allows you to control the visual prominence of a slide object while it is displayed on a slide. A yellow star appears in the animation pane to the left of the object to which the emphasis animation effect is applied. With emphasis effects, you can highlight important points in your presentation. An exit animation effect allows you to animate slide objects as they disappear or exit from the slide viewing area. A red star appears in the animation pane to the left of the object to which the exit animation effect is applied. Motion paths animation effects allow you to control the movement of an animated slide object on a slide. Using motion paths effects, you can add emphasis to the concepts presented and also engage the audience by moving slide elements in predefined paths. The path appears in the animation pane to the left of the object to which the motion paths animation effect is applied. The path also appears as a dotted line on the slide, with an arrow showing the direction of motion. You must consider your audience when planning how to deliver your presentation. Depending on the audience type, the delivery of your presentation may vary. For a live audience, you may be presenting in a conference room or on a stage where you can control the presentation delivery. A remote audience may view a presentation on their computer screens. There may also be an audience who view the presentation at a kiosk with no one assisting in the delivery. With PowerPoint's delivery assistance tools, you can customize the delivery of a presentation to suit your intended audience. A custom slideshow is a presentation that consists of a subset of the original presentation's slides. By choosing to display only those slides that are most relevant, you can create a slideshow for a specific audience. Creating a custom slideshow does not alter the content or sequence of the original presentation. You can name, save, and run a custom slideshow as an independent presentation. You can also modify the order of the slides in the custom slideshow to suit your preferences. The slideshow options in PowerPoint enable you to modify and launch a presentation based on the specific needs of the audience. The Slideshow tab provides you with 3 groups, which enable you to customize and run slideshows. Click a group to learn more. The Custom Shows dialog box provides you with options to manage custom slideshows in a presentation. Click an option to learn more. A hyperlink is a navigation mechanism that you can use to access an external document or other objects in a file that is located on the Internet or on an intranet. A hyperlink can either be a graphic or text. The hyperlinked text is usually underlined and colored blue. The most common example of hyperlinks are on web pages, where a user clicks a link and is redirected to another page as specified by the URL address. You can also use hyperlinks to open your email application to compose an email. An action button is a component that performs a predefined function when clicked or when the mouse is placed over it. It is used to create an internal or external hyperlink, launch a program, or play a sound. Action buttons can be used to set actions within a slideshow to navigate to the next slide, previous slide, first slide, last slide, or to the last viewed slide. You can assign actions to images or shapes in PowerPoint to use them as action buttons. The Action Settings dialog box is used to create action buttons and hyperlinks. The dialog box has 2 tabs, one that allows you to specify the action to be performed on the mouse click event, and the other on the mouse over event. Both tabs provide similar options to define actions. Click an option. PowerPoint 2010 enables you to create a slideshow that uses 2 monitors to provide 2 different displays of a slideshow. The presenter view displays one view for the presenter and another view for the audience. Using this view, you can modify the slide sequence, preview the presentation, view speaker notes, or even blank out the screen during a slideshow. To use this feature, your computer or laptop must have dual display capabilities. An annotation is a digital mark that is created on a document to mark or highlight content to emphasize specific information and improve audience comprehension. Annotations can also be used to interact with the audience during a slideshow to address any queries. You can also choose the color for annotating content. Annotation tools are used to insert or remove annotations during a slideshow. These tools can be chosen from the Pointer Options submenu during a slideshow. Click a pointer option to learn more. The recording toolbar allows you to record a narration and rehearse the time for a slide in a slideshow. It appears during recording a narration and also when rehearsing a slideshow. It displays the display time for each slide and the total time of the presentation. The options on the recording toolbar allow you to move to the next slide, pause recording, re-record narration for the current slide, and close the toolbar. The Rehearse Timings feature is used to set the duration for which each slide in your presentation will be displayed during the slideshow. When you click the Rehearse Timings button, the recording toolbar is displayed. You can set the display time for each slide by clicking the slide after an appropriate time interval. The Rehearse Timings feature can be used for slides that are not in a custom slideshow, so that the slide timings recorded can be displayed when slides not part of a custom show are displayed. The time that is set during rehearsal overwrites the time that is set when recording the narration. An information kiosk is a PowerPoint presentation type that is set to loop continuously and requires no intervention from a presenter. Information kiosks can be interactive and can have navigation controls such as hyperlinks and action buttons, but cannot be modified by users. Based on the audience who will be using the kiosk, you can choose the type of interactive controls that you provide. You can also set the pace at which the presentation should run at a kiosk. You can set up a PowerPoint slideshow to loop continuously. Looping slideshows restart from the first slide automatically after the last slide. When a slideshow is set to repeat automatically, you can end the slideshow only by pressing Escape on the keyboard. You may be part of a team that works from diverse locations on a project, and each of you may use and save PowerPoint presentations in different locations. To share your ideas or content effectively, it is essential that you collaborate in real time on your project. PowerPoint provides you with features that let you collaborate effectively to develop presentations. A comment is a note that you can add to your slide or to the elements on a slide. Comments, also known as markups, act like virtual sticky notes. You can enter text in comments and place them anywhere on a slide without disturbing the slide's content. A comment is displayed as a small colored placeholder with the initials of the person inserting the comment and a comment number. Comments cannot be spell-checked, printed, or displayed in a slideshow. The Comments group on the Review tab has commands that allow you to create new comments as well as edit or delete existing comments. Click a command to view its description. The Revisions pane displays changes made to a copy of the original presentation. It enables you to check for information that is deleted, modified, moved, or replaced in the original presentation. The Slides tab in the Revisions pane displays the reviewed slide along with the name of the reviewer and allows you to accept or reject all the revisions made to the slide in a click. The Details tab allows you to view changes made to the slides, as well as those made to the presentation. Microsoft SharePoint Server is a collaboration and content management server that acts as a repository for documents where files can be saved and accessed from different locations. The SharePoint server tracks the work done on a file by maintaining information on users and file versions. This server also acts as a common platform for hosting content from the Internet and intranet. In addition, the SharePoint server can be used to control access and content modification permissions for the files stored on the server. A slide library is a virtual library on a Microsoft SharePoint server that serves as a repository for PowerPoint slides. Using a slide library, you can share, manage, and reuse PowerPoint slides. After you create a presentation, you can publish it to a slide library, where each slide is uploaded as an individual file. Slide libraries allow different users to make modifications to any slide of a presentation. You can also reuse the slides in a slide library in other presentations. Slides can be published to a slide library by using the options in the Publish Slides dialog box. Click an option to learn more. Information Rights Management, IRM, is a free Microsoft program that permits users and administrators to define permissions for other users to access presentations, documents, workbooks, databases, and email. The permissions assigned to a file are stored with the file's content. All data present in a file is bound by these permissions. IRM also enables you to prohibit printing, forwarding or copying of sensitive data, and even capturing screens using the print screen feature of Windows. You can also set an expiration date to restrict file access after a specific time. On computers that do not have IRM configured, you can sign up for this service using a Windows Live ID. Your email address is used to create a rights management account certificate that is downloaded to your computer. You can choose to download either a standard or a temporary certificate, depending on whether you use a private or public computer. Once the rights management account certificate is downloaded, you can create user accounts by adding the email addresses of your recipients. You can choose to give users full control over your presentation or restrict the users to read, print, or copy your presentation. A rights-protected presentation has a set of rights defined for users. When a user opens a rights-protected presentation, a message bar is displayed below the ribbon indicating that the presentation has a set of rights defined for the user. A rights-protected presentation also displays an icon on the status bar. You can view the permissions granted by either clicking the View Permission button on the message bar or clicking the button displayed on the status bar. Depending on the permissions granted, the relevant commands are either enabled or disabled. Windows Live SkyDrive is an online repository where you can store, access, and share files, such as documents and photos, with other users. You can store files that you want to share with everyone in the public folder and store files that you want to restrict sharing in the My Documents folder. You can also create a new folder and set the sharing options for that folder. To share a folder in the SkyDrive account, send a link of the web address to the intended recipient. SkyDrive allows a storage capacity of 25 gigabits. The Save to Web option allows you to save a PowerPoint presentation on the Internet by using a Windows Live ID. You can sign in to your Windows Live account from the PowerPoint 2010 application using your Windows Live credentials. Once you have signed in, you can save your presentations to a SkyDrive folder. Saving your presentations to SkyDrive enables you to access them using a web browser. PowerPoint Web App is the streamlined version of the PowerPoint application that is accessed online using a web browser and a Windows Live account, or SharePoint 2010. PowerPoint Web App provides you with two options to work with presentations. The Edit in Browser button allows you to view, edit, and format presentations in a browser window, as well as add new slides, insert pictures, clip art images, and smart art graphics. The Open in PowerPoint button allows you to download and edit the presentation using the PowerPoint 2010 application installed on your computer to perform advanced changes to the presentation. Changes made to presentations that you access using Web App are automatically saved. When you create a presentation to be shared with other people, you may be concerned about the security of its information. You may also be concerned about the recipients who may not be able to view the presentation in the native PowerPoint format. You want the flexibility of distributing the presentation in other formats to users. PowerPoint provides you with a host of features that let you effectively secure information as well as distribute the presentation in different formats that are compatible to your varied audience. The Broadcast Slideshow option is used to broadcast a presentation in real time to remote viewers who may not have access to the PowerPoint application. You can create a link to the PowerPoint slideshow using the free PowerPoint broadcast service that can be accessed from the Broadcast Slideshow dialog box. This link can be accessed by users with a Windows Live ID to view the slideshow in real time in a web browser. Read the scenario. The Creative Video option allows you to convert a presentation into a video file in the WMV format. The drop-down lists in the Create a Video section in the Backstage view allow you to apply the settings for the video before you convert a presentation. Click an option to learn more. Click an option to learn more. The Package Presentation for CD option allows you to copy one or more presentations along with any linked files or embedded fonts to a CD or to a folder. The packaged folder includes presentations along with the embedded files so that it can be delivered from any computer just the way you created it, regardless of whether a computer has the necessary fonts or components installed. The folder also includes an HTML file, which contains links to view presentations and download the PowerPoint Viewer application. Users who do not have PowerPoint 2010 installed on their computers will have to download the PowerPoint Viewer application to view the presentation. The Portable Document Format, PDF, is an open file format that allows users to view and print documents created in other applications. This format preserves the formatting applied to a file when it is printed or published online. PDF files can be read on any computer, independent of the platform and hardware configuration with a PDF reader application. The XML Paper Specification, XPS, is an XML-based file format that is created using the Microsoft XPS document writer. This file format allows you to create, share, view, and print documents created in other applications and is readable across a wide array of computer platforms by using an XPS viewer. The XPS file format preserves the layout and appearance of a file when it is printed or published online. XPS documents can also be secured by adding digital signatures to protect their integrity. A password-protected presentation is a presentation that is secured using an access code, which is usually a combination of alphanumeric and special characters. To access a password-protected presentation, a user needs to provide the correct password. PowerPoint allows you to set passwords for your presentation at two levels, one to access the presentation and the other to modify the presentation. PowerPoint allows you to view and modify the advanced file properties that include the name and type of file, file location, size of the file, author, and subject. The tabs in the file PowerPoint allows you to view tabs that include the name and type of file, file location, size of the file, author, and subject. The tabs in the File Name Properties dialog box enable you to modify these properties. Click a tab to learn more. A digital signature is a digital stamp that authenticates the identity of a file's sender to ensure the integrity of the file. It indicates that the content of the file is unchanged since the file was stamped with the signature. You can add either a visible or an invisible digital signature to a presentation. In PowerPoint, the signature icon on the status bar indicates that the presentation is digitally signed. When you open a digitally signed presentation, the details of the digital signature are displayed in the Signatures pane. A user cannot modify the presentation until the digital signature is removed. You need to have a valid digital ID, also known as a digital certificate, to apply a digital signature to a presentation because the signature enables the recipient to authenticate a presentation. In PowerPoint, the Get a Digital ID dialog box provides you with options to either purchase a digital ID from one of the third-party certificate authorities, CA, with an Office Marketplace listing, or create your own digital ID. If a shared presentation is signed with a created digital ID, the recipient cannot verify the authenticity of the digital signature because it can be authenticated only on the computer on which it was created. The Trust Center dialog box allows you to set permissions to allow other users or programs to access a presentation. There are various tabs in the Trust Center dialog box. Click a tab to learn more. The Document Inspector dialog box allows you to check and remove embedded information from presentations to prevent other users from viewing or retrieving such information. Embedded information may include author name, company name, comments, presentation notes, and other document properties, which you may not want to share with other users. The Mark as Final feature enables you to save a presentation as the final version and convert it to read-only mode. This ensures that the presentation cannot be tampered with when it is shared.